See if there's a go live button here. Okay. All right, we should be live. Music's playing. I got my voice looks like it's showing up on the stream. Today we're gonna cover basically the big patch notes that just launched, and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of something. I'm gonna read these patch notes and basically kind of react to them. They're pretty exciting, to be honest with you. Like, I skimmed over them last night, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. Like, I don't know. This is some of this stuff's been a long time coming, and I know there's a lot of people that are pretty excited about aerospace. A lot of people are pretty excited about cooking. Me myself, I'm probably more excited about the cooking and life science stuff because that's kind of where my professions are at. I'll probably dabble in some aerospace, but I think since I'm like heavily focused, on life science and chemistry, then that's going to be more of my route. So I'm going to pursue more of probably some of the cooking too, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna pursue more of the seed sowing, the composting, some of the cooking stuff, and just kind of stick in that arena. And I for sure will dabble in aerospace, but I think there's gonna be some missions where you're gonna want that aerospace skill, and I just won't have that, and that's okay. Like, I think it's cool that there's like hard lines that are being drawn, but you can still have those buildings and partake in aerospace, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm mainly gonna focus on my cooking and life science and chemistry. So um so yeah, let's check out these notes. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Yeah, I've had to rebuild my I've had to reinstall Windows. So I've rebuilt this all by scratch. So if I sound different, if I look different, it's partly that. And reinstalling Windows is kind of a pain. Well, is a pain in the butt, and probably even more so when you do stuff like this because there's a ton of settings that go into making this possible, and not having them written down anywhere doesn't make it easy. So anyway, let's get into these patch notes. I hope you're enjoying Million on Mars, and I hope you're also enjoying Thanksgiving. I know it's just kind of getting started here. If you're in the US, if you're everywhere else, you probably don't celebrate this holiday, but I hope you're having a great day nonetheless. So let's take a look. So Jumpgate posted yesterday that basically I'm gonna read through this. So we hope everyone's doing fantastic. We've been working hard behind the scenes to improve the game performance. The team received a lot of great feedback that the game is feeling snappy, and we're now aiming to start rolling out tons of amazing content we've all that they've all been working on to deliver over the coming weeks. So I want to take this opportunity to share what you should expect to see. So that's pretty cool. I did actually make it so I could see the chat comments like on the screen for the video. I'm hoping that works. Looks like it's working for me, but yeah, if you're here, let me know. All right, so our US-based team is heading into Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow. Player support will be available, but limited. That's totally okay. There will be no Black Friday sale. We are going to spend time with our families, as you should too. However, you should be expecting some Cyber Monday flash sales. So, if you are the type of person to want to be prepared for a sale, you actually have heads up this time, which is cool. I know sometimes the sales can be they go quick, like they happen so fast. There's not as much warning sometimes. Now you actually have a decent warning. And hopefully they have multiple like time frames where maybe they split up whatever they're planning on dropping and do it like, half the inventory for US players and half the inventory later in the day for like EU people. So anyway, so yeah, have some Dusk ready. Maybe Wax if you want, maybe Solana if you want. Okay, here we go. Take a look at some new features and changes on deck for release. Aerospace is launching imminently. We're in the final stages of preparation for a massive release of the brand new aerospace profession with brand new buildings, missions, artifacts, leaderboards, and more. Do you have what it takes to create? Okay. Do you have what it takes to create a launch? Ah, damn. What does it say? Okay, to to create a launch complex, blast off Mars, and take it to the stars. Good deal, man. Aerospace is exciting. If you're excited about aerospace, let me know. Let me know. Cooking is launching imminently as well. Don't forget about cooking right behind aerospace. This humble profession seeks to ensure the masses on Mars are fed. Expect to see new buildings like the food lab, commissary, and utilize the brand new life science resource in creating the meals and drinks we consume on Mars today. I'm pumped about this. I'm excited to see what he's come up with, because food is pretty boring right now. It's really just a static, you know, it's just one little item. There's no, there's no anything. I mean, it's just one little food thing, and there's not different types of meals basically. There's different types of drinks, which is cool, and we certainly enjoy those from time to time. We have enjoyed the beer here and there, the baju, when appropriate, and definitely the coffee, like on cooldown. So, yeah, and I think more can be done with that as well too. But let's keep going. Achievements. Now, I know some people are big on achievements. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, if you're big on achievements, that's cool. Let's see. You can earn achievements hitting certain gameplay milestones with 5 tiers of completion. Players can earn bronze and work towards obsidian. Our achievement system is launching with special first to achieve rewards. Oh, dang. That's gonna be cool for some people, for sure. I need to make sure I jump on that. Wow, that'll be neat. So depending on what they, I don't know what's gonna come out, like what's gonna be the mission, or the achievable, whatever. What's the goal for the achievement? So let's see. We will make continued announcements to help people understand when this feature launches. Okay, that's cool. We will give a very specific update on Monday. We are aiming for Tuesday, but we expect this to be the burst of hard. Oh, we expect this to be a burst of hard competition. So be ready, Martians. Cool. Or Martians, actually, it says. New life science recipes. A lot is coming to support the cooking profession. Expect new items and entire new game loops. Early warning. Food and drinks will become cooking recipes in the future, including coffee. Oh, cool. All right. Okay, food and drinks will become cooking recipes in the future, including coffee. So is that coming off of chemistry then? Oh, man, that's kind of why I'm in chemistry. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we'll see. I mean, maybe there's going to be different types of coffee, or maybe coffee will be on the cooking plate versus the chemistry plate, which probably makes sense. So then I might have chemistry for, I guess maybe just for fermenting then. I don't know. We'll see. Power cell refill changes. Power cell breakage rate will be variable based on electrical level. Default rate will be around 4 to 5%. This is a long overdue change that was previously implemented and has finally been tested thoroughly for re-release. I didn't know they unreleased it, to be honest with you. I thought that that the breakage was still 4 to 5%. So that's interesting. I didn't know that they took that off for a while, and looks like it'll be coming back around. So that's cool. I do like skill-based breakage. I think it just adds another element to the game. I think it's only really on the power cells right now, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Composter and seed sowing balance adjustments. Oh, by the way, I probably won't level my electrical to combat it. I know you can lower your breakage by having a higher skill. But I'm probably going to really be focused on the cooking and life science stuff. Maybe bump up my electrical later, but it's not priority. I know some people took care of it right away, which is cool. I was like, it's just an extra, percent or two on breakage. Not a big deal for me. I don't, the cost that you would have paid to upgrade it, to fix it, to make it go away, you'd have been fine just having them break, probably. I don't really know, but that's just what I thought about it at the time. So, let's see. Composting and seed sowing balance adjustments. Cool. We will be making some additional adjustments to the composter and seed sowing game loops. The composter needs some additional love. We are taking time to ensure the game loop is sufficiently fun and engaging and cleaning up some current issues with the building. So that's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly I just sowed my I have sown my first seed harvest. The harvest came in. I want to say I planted about 560 coffee seeds. I earned I think 632 back from that, and that was cool, to be honest. And then I went and bought more seeds and started more for the next time. So I still haven't really filled up my legendary greenhouse with coffee seeds, but I think I'm 11 tasks in. The image is on the thumbnail. You can count them. But yeah, I'm getting there. And I've sold everything. I sold everything to buy coffee seeds. So, and I mean a lot, more than I should have. I sold my power. I sold my coffee grounds, my coffee, my fermented beans. I really went for it. I probably shouldn't have went for it so hard, because I could have continued to like sell coffee or sell grounds and would have been better off. And now I'm like kind of just sitting and waiting for seeds. You know what I mean? But I still have other things that I'm doing, so I still have dust coming in. But I've kind of halted on the coffee temporarily while I build out this seed sowing kit. It was risky. It was more of a short term, let's get this going kind of thing versus a long term kind of thing. So yeah, I really wanted to get that seed sowing going. So that's going. Hang on one second. Okay. Now where we're at. Transportation costs. We've evaluated the current building transport costs. Expect to see more updates soon. Transport costs are a hot topic of discussion currently. We're taking this into consideration and evaluating the current cost of the system. Yeah, I think I saw this the other week once they implemented it. And then God, is it glitter? I think they took it off from Metis and put it on glitter. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wish I remembered how much it cost the Metis to have moved the building versus now. What does it cost to move it? I think the cost is obviously a lot higher if it's a hot topic, and I did note that it was higher the last podcast, but yeah, I don't know. It probably does need to be cheaper, because people like moving stuff around. I know I was moving stuff to my DTM that I got, and depending on how much it costs, I basically have to halt that. You know what I mean? Not a big deal, because then I can just move them over time. But when it goes from, like, you know, I don't know, maybe it's 100 dusk to move a building. Now it's maybe, you know, I don't know, 500. I don't know. It's quite the change, and that's not accurate numbers. I'm just throwing numbers out. I didn't do the math or anything. Yeah. So transport. I don't know. Maybe there should be multiple ways to transport the building, like different material paths. So like maybe if you wanted to use glitter, cool. Maybe if you wanted to use Metis, cool. Maybe if you wanted to sacrifice a bunch of coffee, you know, whatever, cool. I know I'm always looking for more uses for coffee, but hey, you give enough people some coffee, you know, you give them some espresso, they will move buildings for you. You know what I mean? Same thing in real life for beer. Like, you give someone like a pack of beer, man, they'll help you move out, move in. You know, for 2 cases, hey, you don't want to know what they'll do. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's see. Upcoming changes to tool recipes. We'll be rolling out Expert Master, Artisan, and Obsidian tool pack recipes, and we'll be reducing minting token requirements. Mentioned in our update yesterday, and we will continue to observe tool prices and adjust as necessary. Cool. That's cool. I like to hear that. You know, that's a good kind of nerf. You know, nerfing the inputs. I think that's cool. I think that's great. Obviously, if they brought it up, there's a reason for it. It's probably just gotten out of hand. But here we go. Happy hour tournaments. Spin your beer and Baju if you want to compete for exclusive prizes rewards each weekend. Now that sounds really cool. I like the idea of that. Let me see if there's any chat, because I feel like normally there's some chat. I'm not seeing it on my screen. Where'd that little pop out? There it is. Okay. Maybe no one's not here yet. I know we're early. I never stream at this time. I just happen to be off because of the holiday. So I'm betting a lot of people are working right now or doing whatever. So let's take a look here. So yeah, the happy hour tournament does sound cool. I hope it does boost maybe the I don't know. You know, like I don't really want things to pump. I don't want things to dump either. But I'm kind of hoping that Baju kind of creeps back up a little bit, because I think it was a week or two ago, me and Felix were like, you know, out of everything that's changed, you know, shard prices went from 30 dusks to like 2 dusks. Building costs, you know, are a lot better. Land costs have stabilized and have actually kind of gone up, because there wasn't too many lands at one point, and now the lands I think are in a good place right now. But the Baju was one thing that just never changed. Like, you know, it just was always at like that 5.1, 5.2. And me and Felix were talking about that, how it's like Baju is like a stable thing in the game. But then there was the change from the Baju drinking during the day to Baju drinking, I think, on the weekends now. And then there was an impact of that. I think maybe there was another change too that kind of affected that. But yeah, it was kind of a bummer to see that you know, the Baju finally took that hit. You know what I mean? And I don't think that doesn't mean like they shouldn't have done that change. It's just I don't know. That was like a little nostalgia. Like, to see it change, you know, it's kind of like, oh, come on, no, you know, just to see the price, because it was such a stable thing. Anyway, so hopefully maybe the happy hour will kind of like put Baju in a great place. It might be in a great place now. I don't know. I once I seen the price dipped on it, and honestly I haven't been drinking it, because like I think it's weekends only. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we used to drink it like every day, sometimes twice in 1 hour. It just depends. But yeah, it's definitely, my Baju drinking is definitely down. So I guess I'll have to participate in this tournament just to kind of help out. So and I'm excited, hey, to win prizes for drinking, like that's pretty cool. Anyway, key jammer recipes. Players will soon be able to craft key jammers, an alternative method of opening lock boxes. So that sounds pretty cool. I don't know. I like that. I like multiple paths to get somewhere. That sounds pretty cool. For those willing to take a bit of risk, we've spoken a lot about key jammers and their use with lock boxes. Expect to see them in game soon. All right. Well, that's cool. I like the idea of that. Let's go down a little further. Shard kits, a long-term solution for those who want to craft shards for specific building rarities. There's not a big note there or much detail. It might be just exactly how it sounds, a shard kit. Uranium mine. Here we go. Now, I know I said like I probably wouldn't be like the best guy in aerospace because I'm gonna focus on life science, but I'll probably dabble with this uranium mine. I do have a thorium reactor, and they should just go hand in hand. So, a new special building location is set to launch in the Dustworks Landing DTM. Scavengers engage in an exciting new game loop and earn coveted uranium ore through your efforts. This could be considered our first dungeon in MMO terms. That's wild. That is so crazy. Like, I get what that means, but I don't get what that means, because this game doesn't currently have like a dungeon or an interaction like that. I don't think per se. So this is curious. This is real curious to me. This is probably the most curious thing on the list. Because everything else kind of explains itself or they've explained it. But this could be considered our first dungeon in MMO terms. Take out the terms part. You just read the statement. This could be considered our first dungeon. Wow. That's powerful. That's that's pretty dang powerful. What does that mean? Okay, obviously we're not talking boss fights, all right? Let's tone it down a little bit, okay? But we're probably talking about something with loot at the end. So, and loot can vary, but loot can be really cool too. Like if you get the item you're looking for, man, it feels good. So I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I don't understand how that's gonna be with how the game is designed right now, but I'm excited for it. Like that really piques my interest, 100%. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Okay, want to share your feedback on design ideas in progress for the mine? Pick up a founder's token today and join the conversation. Oh, burn! Oh, my face is frozen. Here we go. Now I'm unfrozen. Not yet. Now I'm unfrozen. Okay. How's that last little bit of jab at me? I don't have a token yet. Ugh. So yeah, if you have a founder's token, you can join the conversation. That is really cool. That is really cool. That's fine. Hey, Baxter, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, look, your message is on the screen. I might need to make that a little more bold or something, but that's pretty neat. You probably don't know yet. I had to reinstall Windows and all my settings, all my, OBS, all the stuff that makes this happen, I had to reprogram. So, not fun. But I'm here now. I'm back. So hopefully we'll have a Mars cast this Friday. I have to talk to Felix still, but I just read basically the whole patch notes. There's definitely some exciting things. I think one of the biggest things is what I just read is something about the uranium mine, which will be a new building, right? And it says in brackets, this could be considered our first dungeon. Like what? What? And what happened to my music? My music just cut out. So that's pretty neat. This could be considered our first dungeon. Like I don't know how to like form that in my mind. But it does say like if you want to share your feedback on design, basically pick up a founder's token today and join the conversation. So if you are a founder, congrats. Like you're probably in that talk right now. But that's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I don't know what that really means. Like I don't know how there's gonna be a dungeon on Mars, but I'm excited for it. So there's definitely lots of other cool stuff too. Aerospace is coming, cooking is coming. This is a big list, and it sounds like it's almost ready to go, but they're not gonna mess with it until after this weekend or after they're done with hanging out with their families because this is like Thanksgiving weekend for those of us, mostly in the U.S. I believe. And yeah, man, how you doing, Baxter? You doing good? Hopefully you're doing good. If you are, well, happy Thanksgiving regardless. And if you're not from the U.S., hope you have a great day anyway. Yeah, feel free to scan back. I'm probably gonna cut the stream now. I do want to say, like if you can, if you're not already, this is just to anyone, like and subscribe. Once we hit 1,000, we're gonna be giving away some Mars assets. We're really close to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're like 15 away or less. And once that happens, YouTube is happy. They like to see that milestone reached and they promote the videos a little more. So if you could please help with that. So but yeah, I'm doing great. My Windows is back. My settings are all fixed. And I'm glad you're doing great, Baxter. I'm gonna end the stream though. I just wanted this mainly to be focus on the patch notes. I'm excited for these. We'll probably talk about these a little more on the Mars cast too. So if you want a little more depth, I just wanted to read this for like the people who aren't gonna read this, they can just listen to it. So hope you had a great time listening. Sorry for butchering a lot of the words. I just woke up not that long ago and I'm still kind of tired. So, anyways, you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you Friday for Marscast. So and that'll be near the same time as usual, I believe. And yeah, have a great one. Peace.